Today we're checking back in with Ethereum's ETH coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see ETH go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into Ethereum's ETH coin chart, guys. If you'd like to buy any ETH or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And what a fantastic run Ethereum has had over the past week or so. As we had predicted previously, we needed to break above this key point here, our 20-day moving average, as well as a horizontal point of resistance sitting roughly at about $2,745, and then hopefully at some stage break through the channel. We did all of those things, and as you can see, my prediction was just a bit off because I didn't expect us to break out of the channel so significantly. As you can see, it's maintained above that point now and is trending using the bottom of it, or I suppose, sorry, the base price is the top of our key channel that was moving upwards at the moment. We're currently sitting at a value of 3,112 ETH, and of course our high was as well over here on today. That was $3,235. So looking really good at this point in time. I'm going to extend some key points here for us. First and foremost, our key point of horizontal resistance over here at 3,072. And of course, another point here, which was 3,165. Extend that one out as well, just there. And as you can see, that is sort of where the price is sort of sitting at this point in time. Now, realistically, if I reset the chart here and zoom back in, what you can see going on is we bounced off now the 50-day moving average, and that 50-day moving average is just off the day's high so far. It is sitting at 3,226. So for me, I'm clearly seeing that that is the next major point of resistance. Furthermore, I'm also seeing that, of course, this trend line is still most certainly intact at this point in time, so I'm going to extend that up. If we are able to maintain this upwards trending line, which we have been for the past few days, couple of bounces off it, showing its strength, we will be able to break through that key point of resistance of our 50-day moving average, as well as our horizontal point of resistance here at 3,167. Now, what is interesting off the run that we have seen over the past few days is the volumes haven't been massive or anything like that. Even in particular, this big day where we managed to break through our key 20-day moving average and of course horizontal resistance that was sitting there at 2,745, we were able to get through these key points and the top end of the channel as well with little volume, as you can see. So that's really showing us that what is happening is not an influx of buyers. It is just showing us that the sellers are thinking, you know what, we've dried out or we have hit the bottom. There's no point selling now because it looks like the price of ETH is going to go up. And of course, the overall crypto market did a nice little bit of a bounce as well, which has absolutely helped. Let's take a quick look at the RSI. Bringing this one into the picture, you can see that we were oversold, and significantly so. At its lowest point on the 22nd of January, we were sitting at 21.91. Now, when we last had a look, we were sitting, I'd say, roughly over here. I believe it was on the 1st of Feb, at 44.48 on the RSI. Since then, of course, it has been clearly majority buying momentum, so we're now sitting at 57.05. But in saying that, considering the ground we have been able to gain over the past week or so, that is relatively alright. We still have plenty of room to keep moving upwards, and I think what we're seeing now with a bit of a sell today is a bit of consolidation occurring as well. So all in all, things have cooled off a bit, but we are moving in the right direction following this trend line up now, which is going to be very important moving forward. Let's have a quick look as well at the MACD, bringing that one up. What you can see is, of course, we had that cross of the 12-day EMA above the 26-day EMA. It does look like at this point in time that we could have potentially peaked on the MACD over here, but the day is still running. There could be still a decent bit more buying coming, you never know, but The reason it has gone to that color now is because we hit a point and now we've hit a red candle and we've started, basically selling a bit more than we are buying. That is what causes that transition to occur. But all in all, things are still looking good. Things, if anything, are getting really, really tight up to this point here. And I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see a bit of an explosion in an upwards direction, much like that. If we do take a bit of a zoomed out perspective as well, something I'd say relatively significant is happening. If we take our point up here, which is very, very important, of course, at $4,784, and we start trending that downwards, you can see that we are now sitting above that point. I'll zoom in a bit and I'll just get rid of a bit of the scribble, a bit of the congestion. You can see right now we are sitting above that downtrend, indicating to us that maybe things are starting to change in the direction of ETH in the short term. You can see it's come down basically from here on the 1st of December. We've been downtrending underneath that line ever since, and only in the past couple of days have we been able to breach it recently. So all in all, I'm thinking this is looking very, very promising. Where does that leave our target? Well, target is to break the 50-day moving average, 3,226 currently. I think potentially we could see a break of that within the next 24 to 48 hours ideally. And then if we are able to get past that, the test is to, hit, of course, go up like that, and hit, of course, over here, our 200-day moving average, currently sitting at $3,550. That wraps up today's analysis on Ethereum's ETH coin today, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's analysis, make sure you do leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.